holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. The bottom line, how do they get a win?
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 15 carries, 61 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Will go down as a gain of 6. They'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Charles, Thursday night game, I would think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that will expect those guys. You go to them early and often.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the... position as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Watson, off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Chubb. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Watson going to try and run it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Dayo Odengbo drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Richardson. He'll buy some time right. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Richardson working from the gun. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
3rd and 20. Richardson looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Richardson going to change the play here. And now they'll shift things around. Here's Richardson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Round 3. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a third. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, number 11.
Richardson looking to throw this. Rolling to his right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. go on the ground. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. That's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Shamrocks are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Chubb running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion, there goes Bell. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They got another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. penalty, Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Dublin's offense now set to take over. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
A gain of 14. First down, Shamrocks.
18, 5 here.
On first down, Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Off play action, Richardson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going up top for Taylor. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And what a big-time play. .44 yards after the big play, and chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On the option left, Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And trouble trying the middle here. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot. In search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He's looking deep for Bell. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one is designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. A solid stiff arm. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and 10, Taylor now. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 10. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First and 10 here. You know, if they can just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
26-yard line.
Here's Watson. Got it to Bell on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Watson. That's complete right around the 8. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Watson looks to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds.
Touchdown.
Elijah Moore.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. That last play and force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime here, and an 11-point.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Play action. Now Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Watson, option left, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he fields it cleanly. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And touchdown! A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Shamrocks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 17. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now the Browns coming out on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even... much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Able to find it. Complete, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And now off to the races down the right side. 60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a... some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. From the shotgun, Richardson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there. And even 40 yards. Quick throw completed by Richardson. Touchdown! A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Shamrocks are able to widen their advantage.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now an option play on second down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause? There, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Richardson going to move him around. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll audible to something else. They go play action with Richardson. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Hey, check that. Street.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Wiggles free. The 20. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Shamrocks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. But we haven't exactly been... Biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on third down, Watson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And taken right at the 35. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Okay, ready?
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
Go check. Go check. Ready, ready?
Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Ready, check.
1st down, Dublin.
Ready?
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown. And the Shamrocks stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Gain is up and good. Was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Browns getting set to go. Had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. This caught out left by Bell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good. 4A. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Watson off play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Chubb on the read option. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on 3rd and goal. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Going out wide, finds Chubb. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They'll run for it. Chubb. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They gave it to him in search of his third touchdown, but he's denied, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Check smash. Check smash.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up. In motion left goes a tight end. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 132 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Third down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now it's Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On first and 10, Watson tries the right side, and he finds Bell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Now Watson. And he's brought down. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Shamrocks.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
19,
play action. Now Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his...
He's got a man, complete. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to bait. As you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one.
See if they go back to base.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One last throw here for Watson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like